Dead End Hip Hop DE365. It's another day, another review. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy FIFA. I'm here with Kenneth B. Inge. And today we are doing Busta Rhymes Blockbusta. This joint released right around Black Friday, November 24th, 2023. It's an hour and 2 minutes long, 19 tracks. Can't wait. Look, I'm gonna start here, Ken. I love the idea. I love the idea. And there are moments on here that I was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I like what happened, but overall, I just, it's not what personally I would want from Busta at this point in his career. But I do like the fact that Busta seems like he is one of the OG ambassadors of the new kids. You know what I'm saying? The youngins in hip hop. Like, you know, I know him and Sauce Walker have like a real tight relationship. Obviously, from this, you can see like just by the features on here, Quavo, B, a Young Thug, Blast, Coi Leray, The Baby, Burna Boy. Some people like, I don't know who the hell Junior Choi is. You know what I'm saying? He has gigs. He has Kodak Black. He has Moray. So I like the fact that he's embracing being one of those OGs that's welcoming the youngins. And I also like how he took a lot of, you know, and we talked about it on some other projects. And just from a newer artist, you know, connecting with our age group, taking samples, taking beats, flipping them, doing stuff like that. You know, I know we didn't mention on the review, but the way Offset utilized Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See on his album and use that sample, like that's dope. And I like the fact that Busta did a lot of those things here. But again, it's just not what I would want from Busta at this point. So the features, Ken, let's start there. Let's grade the features. The features, I give them C+, B-.
See, we got Coda. Yeah, I think I pretty much agree with you on the features. Not a lot of features I liked on here.
Kodak was nice though. He caught me a little bit by surprise, Ken, because you know he started talking a little bit at first, but then when he started flying, I said, "Oh shit, that nigga sound good on this."
Yeah, no, it's Chris Brown. It's some of these other guys, bro. It's like, but I like the Baby on here.
You like the Baby?
Yeah,
the Baby killed it.
I did.
And it was dope because it's like Busta the Baby. Okay, them niggas is really right. Like they out here like going at it. Who did I like too? The Quavo one was interesting, and the reason why I say is because it seemed like Busta jumped into his world and not the other way around.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It was like we know Busta's one of these guys that is a chameleon. You know, didn't rap like, what you want me to do? I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So it was interesting that it felt like he was jumping more into the Migos lane than Quavo jumping into to his lane.
I thought the same thing. I like Young Thug on here.
Yeah.
I thought Young Thug was dope. I did like the Quavo joint. I like Quavo on that joint. So overall, I think the features could very well be pretty much hit or miss. Tigger on that last track is like, bro, what are we even attempting to do here? But I do agree, like trying to find a way to stay relevant by embracing this younger culture as an OG, as an old head. So it was interesting hearing Busta modernize his sound and rap more in the 2023, 2024 type of style. So, and I think a lot of that had to do with the young cats. Because if you're a Buster, you go get these guys because you want, obviously, some of these guys that like Quavo, Young Thug, whoever these other people are, to say, oh, Quavo's on this Buster shit. Let me go listen to it. Oh, man, I ain't no Buster can rap like this. Let me see what else Buster got. You know, so yeah, I get it. I don't know. I think it to me, it very much sounded like it reminded me of an old man trying to dress young. You seen that old man out in the street? You go to the grocery store and he all dressed all young and shit with shredded jeans and shit like 100%. That, bro. You too over that shit, bro.
True, but sometimes some older guys can get away with it. I feel the analogy. I'm gonna just add to it, Ken. It was like everything was on point until you got to the jeans or the shoes. It was like one thing that was off.
Okay.
So it was like, oh, okay, damn, okay. OG, damn, OG, you fucked up. You
went too far.
You went too far.
Yeah.
You know, but here's the thing though, Ken. One of the features that definitely surprised me, and I actually liked how they went back and forth. Luxury Life with Coi Leray. Coi sounded good on that. Like because the thing is, I'm obviously remembering Foxy and Jay doing it. And it was like, well, damn. Busta did it. Like Busta sounded good on that because that's his era. Yep. And Coi, it was like, well, damn, nigga, like she sounded pretty good on that.
Yeah, I never heard of Coi Leray, but yeah, she did sound good.
That's Benzino's daughter.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, fact check me.
No idea.
Yep. But I like that one. The one with Burna Boy was also interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The real. I want to say this one had a real early beat switch in it. Did it?
Yeah.
No?
But no, I agree. Yeah, the one with them was interesting.
Yeah. There's one on here where he took. It was a beat that I what the fuck was it? I'm trying to find it, Ken.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Could It Be You was very interesting too with Blast, and that's Young Thug on this one too, right?
No, I think that's somebody else.
Hold on, let me see. Young Blue.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that one was interesting too, Ken. I was like, okay, see, this is what I'm talking about with the samples, and I thought the youngins brought it. I thought the youngins brought it. You know, I won't say I'm the biggest fan of Blast. I heard of Young Blue, but never like listened to his music like that. But I thought that sounded good. It brought me back to the baby, if you do it to me. It brought me back to that Busta era. So overall, Ken, the first time I went through this thing, I was like, no, hell no. But after kind of just diving a little bit deeper, I was like, I get it. Again, to my opening statement, it's not necessarily what I wanted. But when it comes to the production, Ken, I got to give it a B as well. Because I do like the newer sounds. I do like utilizing the older samples and modernizing them. So the production, I give a solid B.
I was at a B, and then I kind of decided to go back through it, and I think I'm at a C.
Okay.
Because I think it feels like it really fell off production wise with a lot of stuff that I typically like. The second half of the album, I think that's where it really struggled the most. But I think opening up with Remind Me, Beach Ball, okay. Even going a little throwback with Luxury Life and Could It Be You,
and Big Everything, because Big Everything is Bun B's still ain't money, man. It had Jay, Jeezy. It's on Bun B's Trill album. I can't.
I know.
Get Throw. That's the name of the damn song. Get Throw. Yeah. So him doing that, and then that's the one with the baby on there. Yeah. That's
even Robo Shada was cool because I understand that sound is in. It's just right around teens and stuff like that. It's just I don't know. I didn't really rock with a lot of the later part of this album.
I got you. So the rapping and the singing, because there was some singing on here. I would give it a solid C plus B minus. It'd be C plus B monies. Because but like I said, Busta shined in spots. Like on that joint with Burna Boy, like, when they took the beat out and he just kept you know how he do. So he had moments, but again, it's kind of like I don't know, Ken.
No, I agree. I think his rapping, I think he I think I like the B, maybe B minus, and maybe that's being a little harsh because even though he was rapping on a lot of modern sounds, he kind of fit right in, So and Busta still sounds good. And
yes, he does.
I do like how he sounded on that last song. It was a bit gimmicky, but it was fine. I think I like him kind of talking about his legacy and his impact in the game. Just answering almost like a mailback sort of song, which I thought was actually dope. It's just I didn't really care that much for Tigger, but That's a minor gripe. I
Yeah.
think the song overall was fine. So, but I think Busta, in terms of being a performer on here, I think he was actually pretty fine.
Yeah, no, 100%. The questions weren't necessarily Busta. Maybe some of the decisions that he decided with the beats or the features, but Busta himself, he came to perform. And I think Busta is one of the few people that's aging pretty gracefully in hip hop. Like I said before, he's a chameleon. He's always been a chameleon. So I think it allows him to be modern without losing the OG of himself. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't seem like he's trying to be cool, like trying to fit in with the new cats. It's like, I'm Busta. I'm an OG. You know what I'm saying? So like his content, what he raps about is still that, but it don't sound like old, like another rapper that we're gonna do down the line. God, hey, that nigga sounded old as hell. Hey, look, I throwing
Telling
breadcrumbs.
the truth.
Yes, I'm 100. A bean. I'm giving beans.
Oh man,
But yes. Well, Busta sounded good. Busta sounded good. Overall, I'm gonna have to give this C plus B minus. It's a C plus B minus joint. Like I said, the first go around, I was like, hell no. But then when I dug in, I was like, okay, yeah, this is. But Busta came to play, and you have to respect that, especially because this nigga's been around 30 years now.
Yeah, nah, he definitely old. I think though, man, this was a struggle for me, bro. I remember people saying this was pretty bad, and I was like, and looking at the corner, the title of the album, like I get it, it's cute. Play on who you are and stuff like that. And all the way up to 7, I was like, okay, it's not that bad. But again, I think right around teens, it just started to fall off and get a little gimmicky. Yeah. So I kind of understood a lot of what people were saying. I think is very bloated, an hour and 2 minutes of a guy who can't decide which era he wants to be in. So and I think that he's catering to 2 different audiences.
He is.
And, I think it's just like if I'm an OG Busta guy like me, and I remember put your hands where your eyes can see or whatever. Hands, but yeah, whatever. I can remember as I go.
Put your hands where my eyes can see.
Yeah. That's the Busta I remember. So then you doing this. So it's like, who do you want to serve? Because right now, Busta, you're not getting any new guys, bro.
Nah.
So be the Earth, Wind, and Fire, be the Cameo, be the Jodeci of my generation of hip hop.
I don't think that Busta's doing this to get new people. I think what he's doing is trying to get the youngins the respect that the other OGs and hip hop heads like us don't respect. So he's like, let me bring y'all over here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of
possible.
He's acting like the bridge because the joint stand up with Junior Choi, like Busta on drill music, nigga. Busta's not doing that to at least. My perspective is he's not doing it to garner new fans. I think what he's trying to do is bridge the gap and be like, hey, look, I'm an OG that can bring you OGs. Because think about it. The youngins ain't checking for Busta like that.
Right.
It's the heads like us. So what he's trying to do is introduce us to the youngins in a space that feels safer for us.
We don't want to hear that, though. And I think that's the issue. And then when I look at the other problem is Timbaland, Swiss Beats, and Pharrell. This was your idea? Whose idea was it to say, hey, Busta, we're going to put you over some more modern music, and kind of make you sound a little bit fresher than before. And then you do Could It Be You and Luxury Life. Like, these are carbon copies damn near of what was happening. Like, Luxury Life might as well just be the old song.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, you didn't really change anything. And I think that's the one people were criticizing him about on social media. So it's just like, I don't know, man. I got to read up. I need answers. I need to know what in the world were they thinking when they decided to put this album together. I need additional context because as a listener, I'm like, this ain't it, Busta.
Yeah. And that's why I said at the beginning was like, I like the idea. The execution just isn't there. The execution portion of the album isn't there, but I love the idea of utilizing Busta to bridge the gap between the heads and the youngins. I do like that idea, but it just didn't. The execution wasn't there throughout the entire project. Because I do agree with you. Yeah. The first half was pretty good, and then it started to fall off.
Yeah, I'm at a D, bro. I gotta penalize him for it, bro. Give me the coming Buster when disaster strikes, ELE, that sort of thing. But nah, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
And you know what, Ken? I feel like there's other up and coming or other artists that I feel that Busta could have collabed with on this project as well. Some of the names that he has on here was cool, but it's like, damn, bro, like there's so many others that I feel that he could have. But again, the execution piece wasn't there, but I do like the overall idea of it. So I'm cool with that. And that's the reason why I give him a C+ on it.
Gotcha.
But you guys already know. And I threw a breadcrumb as to one of the ones that we're doing very soon. So you already know what it is, man. Another day, another review. We'll be back. We out. Peace.
Peace.